Hey everyone, it's Graydon here with Forever Booked, and I'm sitting down with one of my all-star clients, Dr. Abolade. She's the medical director and owner of Aesthetica Montgomery Med Spa in Montgomery, Alabama. Dr. Abolade, thank you so much for getting on this call, and how you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. How about you, Graydon?
I am doing great. Maybe just to start off this whole interview, Dr. Abolade, you could just give me a bit of a background on your clinic and like kind of where you guys were at before hearing about Forever Booked and signing up with us and starting to work with us.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's Aesthetica Montgomery, as you said, and we
Mm,
are a relatively new medical spa. So we're talking 2.5 years. Actually, we will be 3 years this February coming. And so I was completely new to that whole scene, social media, advertising, marketing, all of that stuff was completely new for me. So what we were doing was, to me, it seemed like we were just spinning our wheels
yeah,
and not really getting anywhere like we needed to. We were working very hard, but not smart, I guess, And I just
yeah.
was looking for something that will work for me for marketing. That's how I saw your. I think I saw it on Instagram first. Your little blurb video
Mm.
talking about Forever Books, and that's how I contacted you.
And what specific things you mentioned you're like spinning your wheels, doing some things with marketing. What specifically were you doing uh, marketing wise to promote your business before you started working with us?
Oh, I mean the usual thing. So I had used a couple of online marketing people, kind of like yourself, who would advertise on Facebook for me. Maybe spend $2 a day, or at the most, maybe $3, $5 a day on these services we were providing that were very expensive, but to me, it
Mm,
wasn't reaching the right people. We weren't getting the kind of return that we wanted on that investment. So yeah, I had been through several marketing companies with very few results, if any at all. We will call the
mm,
clients and they would be like, I didn't book that. I don't know what you're talking about, especially on Facebook. So it was really astonishing and eye-opening to see that, oh my God, there's a company that could actually, get these patients booked for you and things like that. Patients, highly motivated patients who really wanted
mm.
your services. I thought it was impossible, Graydon.
Yeah, no, it's like you had the old situation where like the agency sends you leads, but they don't like warm them up
Yes.
at all. So you're calling these people and they're like, I didn't sign up for that, even though they
Yes.
probably sign up at like 3 in the morning. You
Oh,
call them and then
sure.
it's
Yeah.
like,
Yes. So, if I had known that I could have this kind of setup from the beginning, I would be a long way from where I am now. But
yeah,
I'm at the right place at the right time with you, grading. So,
yeah, yeah. So like, let's talk about the first campaign that we did because you know how we started the booster shot, right? So
yeah.
could you maybe walk through me through that experience, like when we first reached out to your database?
Yes, so the original booster shot was what the way you described it was that you will talk to people who are already warm clients. Those are people who
Yeah,
know us. They're on my client list, So we had a list of 2,000 plus, and you designed what the marketing was going to be about. We came up together with the service, I learned from you as well is that it's about the offer. And I guess some of the
yeah.
offers that we were making were appropriate. So you worked with us on making that offer. And I have to be honest with you, I just didn't think any of this was going to work because I've done this over and over with other companies. But anyway, so we designed that offer and you reached out to them over several days through direct texting, which was something completely new for me. And lo and behold, people started responding the same day. They were booking those appointments. The original booster shot, they were booking in the same day.
Yeah, you guys crushed it with that campaign. Didn't you make like, I think you made like 15K or something? Something along those lines,
Yes,
15.
yes. Actually, we made yes, working with Forever Book, but actually we're at 21,000 thereabouts because we sold some in house.
Okay,
Um,
just from the booster shot. Sweet.
yeah, like people who heard about it, word of mouth,
Yeah.
would come in and we would upsell them that. And so we've sold about 29 of those, which, at $697 each, that is a lot.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, the booster shot, you made about 20K from the booster shot, and then we launched the ads. How are those ads going for you for new patients?
Oh my God. Oh my God. That was literally life changing for my spa. Literally. What I mean by that is that one of the things that I was working towards was getting the estheticians fully occupied. For the most part, I'm pretty busy doing, big procedure. I'm doing Botox and fillers and liquid facelifts all day long. So I'm pretty booked up doing that. But I also have two estheticians employed full time, that were at maybe one of them was at maybe 50% full, and the other was maybe 29%. Okay, we're at the point now where they're complaining that they don't have any time on the schedule because it is
Yeah,
fully
that's nice.
forever booked. So
Yeah, yeah,
when they complain, I say it's forever booked. You are forever booked.
that's the
So
goal.
it's been a life changer. And again, it's about the offer. You explained to me that really what you want to do is to reach out to. I mean, that the audience you're reaching out to on Facebook is a cold audience. They don't know you, right? And that you have to
Yep.
come up with an offer that will resonate with them. They pique their curiosity and they want to come in. Can I tell you something funny, Graydon? I thought we were going to sell the that campaign. We were going to sell one each. People are coming back and buying five, seven. Like for Christmas presents, or trying to buy it again for the second time. And we're saying, oh no, no, let's upgrade you. Let's do something else. But it is that popular. I'm gonna need to do that service myself because my God, if people are buying five, something is right.
The show up and glow up. Is it the show up and glow up? The like the combination
This
one?
is the show up. This is the show up and glow. Yes, they love it.
Okay.
Yes.
That's awesome. I'm
So
super happy to
we,
hear
we have
that.
sold. We have sold as of I don't know about yesterday, but as of Friday, we have sold 363 of those. If you multiply that by 97 each, that's not chicken change at all.
Yeah, I'm looking at your pipeline value and it's like I think you have like
Oh, it's not on
45K.
there. It's not all on there. Like if somebody bought it only one time, they put it on there one time. If they come back in the clinic and buy seven more, that doesn't necessarily get logged onto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get them because doing it on the Forever Booked app is a good way to track what we're doing. I'm trying to get them to put everything. If they come in and they
Yeah.
buy something that Forever Book has worked with us on, put it on the app, put it on the app, so that way you and I, everybody can kind of know what we're
Yeah.
doing. So
So
that 360 is not there. This 103 is not on there.
okay, so we have 45. You've been working with for just about 3 months now, just over 3 months. We have 45K in closed sales, but you guys have probably, fair to say, you probably closed closer to like 60,
It's 50,
60K,
it's 50, almost, it's 50
50
something
even.
plus. Yes, almost. I'll get them to put it all on there.
That's great. That's awesome. So I gotta ask I asked this question to everyone. So Dr. Abolade, we could run like the same campaign in the same market to another clinic, and another clinic, depending on like how ambitious they are, how resourceful they are, how good they are at sales, their expectations, they may say that like this campaign isn't working at all. Like these leads don't want to buy anything. You know what I mean? So what are you
Yes.
guys doing in clinic that what, like, because we're sending you these people, right? But it's ultimately up to you to like upsell these people and sell them packages, give them a great experience. What do you feel that you guys are doing that's leading to your success with like the people that we're sending you?
Yeah, grading, I think the number one thing is what you said, which is the offer. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Because after all the other companies I used before, they sent us leads too, right? So I think the offer is where you start from. The other thing I did was that, I'm a new business, small business owner. I was hungry to make a success of it because I was just spending money in left, right, and center with no return. So I wanted this more than anybody else on my team, right? And then I
yeah,
had to explain that to my team why we had to do it, because I don't take those phone calls. I don't make them, they
yeah,
make them. So I mean, it still is, it still was rough getting them on board. But the moment they understood it and they saw that, oh my God, people were coming in, they got on board. So I have
yeah,
three people whose number one job is to make those calls. So they take them in shifts. You send us those leads. You book those appointments for us, and I have three people dedicated to calling those people. They understand the script, and we're working it and making the sale. And then when they come in, they get a great experience. Again, going back to the offer, it was a $450 offer that we're selling for 97. So it is an awesome service when they come in. That's why they buy five. That's why they buy seven more. So we really go out of our way to give them an experience where they want to come back. I think one of the things we talked about was this is an introductory offer. You want them to come back and do other things. And so we go out of our way to make that experience one where they say, I need to get this for my mom. I need to get this for my friend. So,
yeah.
um, and then we talk about it at our staff meetings every Wednesday, like today. So we review where we're at with it. Are we making any money here? Is there anything we can do better for the clients? So we're on top of it. Three people. That's their job.
That's huge. And I think the big thing that you guys are doing is you're simply making it a priority. You understand like how important the phone call is because that's like the first real interaction they're having with your clinic, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's work. It's like I'm not gonna lie, it's work to make these phone calls. But if you understand like that it's important to make that first impression, which you guys obviously do, and you make it a priority and you assign staff to do it and they practice the script, then it works really well. So I'm glad you guys have made it a priority, and I'm glad you guys are doing well with the phone calls. Just a question about like when they come in. I know we made the 3-tier packages as well. Are you
Yeah.
having anyone take you up on like the package offers when they come in, like the with the packaging sheet that we made?
Yes, yes. So we have a skin boot camp, modeled
Yeah,
on
yeah,
one of the things that you told us to do. Yes, we're having some take up on that. It's more expensive than just coming in for
yeah,
the booster or the show up and glow. So yes, it's I guess that one is targeted towards a clientele that wants a little bit more. So
yeah.
there is some take up on that. And after the holiday season, I'm going to really go I think we're going to dedicate a whole month or something to just the skin boot camp and see if we can rev that up as well. But yes, we've sold a few of those.
Awesome. Yeah, like I'm looking forward to working with you to improve that part because we obviously have the lead flow part. Like we have the people coming in pre-paying for appointments. Like just to get someone to prepay for a visit, that's huge because
That,
your
that,
no
that
show
was
rate's
a
probably
game.
quite low.
Yes, that was a game changer. I didn't
Yeah,
think that anybody would actually pay us prepay. Now I have to say, if we call 500 people, probably, I don't know, maybe 20 of them have said, I'm not going to pay for that. I don't want to give you my credit card on the phone. Some people have said that,
yeah.
but we've sold 363 of those. So what can I say?
363 prepaid appointments.
Yes,
And now your
yes.
staff, like how confident are your staff now in collecting that credit card? Because I know a lot of clinics, they're like, no one's gonna prepay. It's like they'll say, "Oh,
Yes.
in my town, people don't do that." Well, yes, they do. You just need to get a couple yeses, and then you suddenly change your beliefs that yes, people will pay on the phone. So have your
They
staff kind of gone through that transition?
it was really difficult in the beginning to actually not really difficult, but it was just strange to them that they could do this, but the first week alone they sold maybe 30, 40, so they quickly realized that if you ask and you set the sale up and you explain what it is and why we do it, people are willing to pay that $97. It's not a lot of money, so
Yeah,
well, it is a lot of money for some people, but so they're able to do that. You know what is weird? At least with one of my staff members, she will do this prepay for forever booked, but will not do it for my consultation appointments. Like I want them to prepay for because sometimes they
yeah,
just don't show. And I have explained
yeah,
to her, you gotta prepay forever booked, prepay. So
yeah.
um,
And your no-show rate's probably pretty low, I assume, for the prepaid appointments,
yes.
right?
Oh, they call if they can make that
Yeah,
appointment, and of course, they want to come back. I'm telling you, it is the only way to go, the only way
yeah,
to run a med
yeah.
spa.
I totally agree because like the way we arrived at this, we've tried every way of booking appointments, and the key is to have a compelling offer that's exciting, to have a
Yes,
discount, and then make sure that first treatment is obviously for first appointments for a treatment because people are excited to get the treatment, right? And then they're
yes,
going to be willing to prepay, and then they come in, and then you get them to come back. And I'm sure lots of these people have come back for the third or fourth time now, and now it's like they're not strangers anymore, and they're probably much more willing now to try out your other things, to try out your injectables, your higher ticket things, right? So
yes, yes.
that's
That's
great.
the plan. So we have added all those people onto the database now. So we have a whole lot
Yeah,
more people on there. We're having a holiday open house, coming up December 1. All of a sudden, we have all these people that we can reach out to within our database,
yeah,
for all our events. So it not only does Forever Booked help you to get forever booked, but it increases your database, your
yeah.
retention with those clients. So I'm telling you, this has been it's like a load was taken off my shoulders. I cannot,
Mm.
I'm gonna cry if I just even think about it. How what a difference
Yeah.
going from spinning our wheels has made to being truly forever booked. Now if you could just swing it and do that for my schedule too, that will be awesome. So because those
Yeah.
are, I mean, what we're doing right now is a small offer, it's a $97 offer. We're gonna have to figure out a way to do some more, maybe high ticket as well. I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah, that's what I'm super excited about. So like now that we've had like I always like to start off with like a low ticket offer because that is the highest percent chance of success. And like it's like as you mentioned, getting staff on board and giving them momentum is like one of the most important parts of a marketing campaign. So that's why we like to start out with something that's like easier to sell. May not be as high ticket, but now that we have that going, like now it's time. I want to start. We can start launching some other campaigns. Like injectables can be one of them. So it's like kind of medium ticket. And with
Yeah.
injectables, you can combine injectables with like a free facial to get people excited about coming in. You can like combine those two things together, which we can do. And then also like we continue with the booster shots, right? So like as your database grows, we can continue sending out booster shot offers, and then that's when you can sell more high ticket too, because existing patients would be much more receptive to like high ticket services. So we're gonna continue with that in the coming months, and I also have another thing that I'm excited about. Sorry, am I
Okay.
cutting out?
No, no, no. I was going to tell you, I was going to ask, with the current show up and glow that we're doing on Facebook, the cold offer, that's my assumption is that that will run its course at some point, or does it not? How does,
So that this is such a good question. Like most of my clients ask me this, and the way I like to look at it is it takes a while for staff kind of get dialed into one campaign to get used to like doing one campaign, right? And getting good at the script and everything. So that's why I like to keep campaigns going for as long as possible. So staff can get used to this script, used to collecting the payment, used to delivering treatments and upselling. So like there's no defined end date, but sometimes clinics they kind of get bored of the offer, they want to switch it up. So we always can switch it up to something else. So whether that's, and lots of clinics have 2 campaigns or 3, so they'll have like a low ticket campaign going to keep their estheticians busy, but then they may have like an injectable campaign, something else going on the side.
I mean, we
So
do
that's,
have some. We have the Fall Goddess Botox going
yeah,
right.
yeah, that one as well. So I got to ask you, Dr. Abolade, sorry, Dr. Abolade, mixing up my words this morning. What are you excited about moving? Because I know we're about to get into the new year here. What are you personally excited about in your business and in your clinic for 2022?
I think that's an easy one to answer. My complete out about the business has turned around. Because we are actually making some profit now. So my whole attitude towards can I make this a standalone business, because this is a second business for me.
Yeah,
It's a second business to my other client. So I'm more optimistic about growing the business, you know um, being more accessible to people. I think one of the things that Forever Booked has also really done was to help me achieve my goal, was to make it to where people who thought that they could never come to a spa like mine suddenly come in
mm,
and see that, oh my God, this is affordable for me. This is
yeah,
doable, and we make it
yeah,
doable. So I'm
yeah,
excited about reaching. I just want to make this more reachable to people in the community.
yeah,
We're looking forward to being able to run campaigns where we can actually give back, add a give back element to what we're doing. We just have lots of new plans for the new year, things we're bringing in that are new, but mostly it's about reaching my community, making it affordable for them, making them see that I deserve this. This is my self
yeah,
care. I
yeah.
deserve this.
Yeah, and honestly, like obviously we did some things to help you, but this has been like you're honestly one of our best clients, and you just implement, like we gave you the instructions and you followed the instructions, and look what's happening now. So big kudos to you. Like you're an awesome client. Thank you so much for
Wow,
just like
thank
taking our
you.
stuff and going with it. So
Thank you.
yeah, absolutely. So lastly here, Dr. Abolade, what would you, a lot of clinics, we're going to watch this, they're going to be on the fence. They've probably been burned by multiple industries, multiple agencies before, and they're going to wonder, okay, why are you guys any different? Like, just like you have, right? So what would you say to someone who's kind of on the fence and like needs this, but it doesn't really, not sure if they should continue? Like, what would you say to them?
Do it. Just do it. So I was hesitant as well when I met with you, because it does require an outlay, something big that you have to put down in terms of, getting on board
Yeah,
financially. But what you just kept explaining to me was that you will make your money back, with just a booster shot, so that investment is worth it. And if you've tried any other marketing company, what Forever Booked is actually doing is financially less straining than what the other companies did, because with the other companies they charged about the same but didn't bring in any return. So you will make your
mm,
return in just your booster shot alone. So what grading tells you is what you get. Don't hesitate. You got to stop spinning your wheels. Do it.
I love that. Couldn't have said it better myself. Well, I appreciate that, Dr. Ablade, and I'm super excited to continue. Like I'm in this for the long term. I'm always in it for the long term with our clients. I want this to be like a multi-year relationship. And yeah, let's do some awesome work in 2022. thank you so much
Let's do
for getting on
it.
this call.
Let's go
Let's
get
do it.
them.
Thank you.
Get them. Bye bye. Thank you
Bye
for
bye.
having me. Bye bye.